Okay, so in this video, we are going to take a tour of the home page of the Recording Session Vault website project, and what we're going to do is actually introduce the project to you and what you will see in it, as well as who you will see in it. Okay, so I want to take a moment to welcome you to the Recording Session Vault website project. This website is dedicated to telling the stories of the engineers, recording studio facilities, and the technologies behind the development of the popular music that we have come to love and to cherish since the end of the Second World War. The purpose of this educational website project is to connect the people who love popular music to the people, places, and equipment that have created it. In the opening edition of the website, I will be honoring, featuring, and shining a spotlight on the following people, places, and technologies. Our engineering legend of honor, Mr. David Thoner. In each edition of the Recording Session Vault website, a legendary recording studio engineer will be honored for the work that they have done throughout their life and career to bring the gift of popular music to listeners around the globe. In this first edition of the website, we are going to honor the life and career of the legendary, three-time Grammy Award-winning recording studio engineer, Mr. David Thoner. And you can see here, even on the home page, I'm going to click here, you can see there are photo galleries, access to articles that we will look at here in a moment when we get to the Engineering Legend page, and access to playlists where you can listen to the legendary engineering work of David Thoner. And we have Apple Music playlist, an Apple Music playlist here. We have a Spotify playlist here, and a YouTube playlist here where you can also see music video content from David's life and career as a legendary recording studio engineer. Some of the greatest hit songs of the 1980s, 1990s, and the first 2 decades of this century. Mr. David Thoner. With each edition of the website, we will feature 2 companies who make professional audio products that allow recording studio engineers to be able to record and develop the great music that we have come to love and to cherish. The 2 professional audio companies that are going to be in the spotlight in this first edition of the website are AES Pro Audio and Mara Machines. In each edition of the website, there will be 3 technologies featured that have been instrumental to the creation of popular music: a console, a piece of outboard gear, and a microphone. In the first edition of the website, the following technologies will be featured: the Trident A-Range console, the Universal Audio 1176LN compressor limiter, and the Neumann U67 tube condenser microphone. And once again, just like with the company spotlight here, there's a photo gallery, a pair of articles for you to read, and here under the featured gear, there's a photo gallery, 3 articles, one for each component: the console, the piece of outboard gear, and the microphone, and playlists so that you can listen to songs that were recorded using each of these pieces of legendary recording studio gear. And each playlist that you see has 5 songs, so you get a good sampling of what has been recorded using this legendary equipment. And in the Recording Session Vault website project, each edition will examine the history of a legendary recording studio facility. In the first edition of the website, we're going to learn about the rich history of Ardent Recording Studios of Memphis, Tennessee. And with the other sections of the website, you can see we have a photo gallery, we have an article that's here that requires a subscription. We'll talk about that in a moment. And we also have Apple Music, Spotify, and a YouTube playlist for the great songs, a sampling of the great songs that were recorded at Ardent Recording Studios during its rich history. We're going to scroll back up here to the top. Each person, place, and technology on the website will be discussed in a feature article, and we have seen those. Okay. There will also be photo galleries, video content, and links to connect readers to the historical development of the content on the website, and you can see that here. There's Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube playlists, and we've gone over that as well. And these playlists are for each article, and they also give us the ability. I really like having the music here, and the reason why I like having the music here is I really want people to be able to connect songs. I want you to be able to connect the popular music to the people, the places, and whenever we say people, David, for example, and his great work as a legendary recording studio engineer, the legendary David Thoner. The gear, the equipment that has recorded great songs, and we're talking about the Trident A-Range console, the Universal Audio 1176 compressor limiter, and of course the Neumann U67 microphone, and the great places like Ardent Recording Studios of Memphis, Tennessee. And so there's a playlist where you can go and you can listen to the great music that was recorded by people like David Thoner, recorded by the gear like, for example, the Neumann U67, the Trident A-Range console, or the Universal Audio 1176 compressor limiter, and were recorded in places like Ardent Recording Studios of Memphis, Tennessee. And feel free to connect with us. We're going to talk about subscribing and contributing in another video. Special thanks and acknowledgement. There's sources and links here. These are the people who helped put together the first edition of the Recording Session Vault website project that are located here, and links to be able to access their companies, okay, so that you can check out the great gear that they have to offer, the great products that their companies are creating and marketing currently, and also so that you could take a look at the studios, and also there is a link to David Thoner's complete discography. Almost 600 album credits are there. And there's access to the vault right here, okay? The vault is where all of the articles that are going to be put into the website project, they're all going to be housed here. If you have a subscription, and we're going to talk about that in another video, but if you have a subscription, you can access all of those articles at any point in time that you may wish, okay? Feel free to connect with us on social media. We have an Instagram account. Again, we're on Spotify. We're on Apple Music. You can find us on YouTube, and you also can connect with me. I am John Long. You can connect with me on LinkedIn professionally, okay? Please come and visit the Recorded Session Vault website project. And what I want to tell you is this: a subscription to the website will cost $9 per year. It is an annual subscription that will allow you to have full access to all the wonderful content on the website. So we'll talk about that for just a moment. If you wish to do so, also you can feel free to make a contribution or a donation to the website, as this will help me to be able to maintain the site and to keep it consistently updated with new content. However, if you're a company or an entrepreneur, and there's a way of doing this here at the bottom, we're going to talk about that right now. If you're a company or an entrepreneur and you wish to sponsor a page, please contact me here, and you can do so right there, so that we can work together to make that happen. And again, and I'll say this a second time, also feel free to connect with us on social media. And I'm going to go back up to the top. You know, it's my hope that you will come and visit the website, and in the process assist me in my quest to honor the people, places, and equipment that behind the scenes have been so instrumental to the process of making the great music that we have come to both love and enjoy. Come and visit the website, subscribe, and also bring your stories to future editions of the website, so that we can become really an important bridge between those who create great music and the people who truly love it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Again, my contact information, you can find us on social media, or again, you can contact me via email, and that's here at the bottom of the page. And I'm going to scroll back up to the top. There is a brief biography of me that you can read right here, so that you can get to know me, John Long, the person who is behind the Recording Session Vault website project. So that is here. And I'm going to scroll back up to the top, and what I'm going to say is this: if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Again, connect with us on social media. Come and visit the website. Come and subscribe so you have access to all of the content that's going to be on the website. And it's my hope that that this message and this welcome to this website project will find all of you having a wonderful day. And I want to thank you for your time.